Oh, what's up, gamers? Whoa, I'm playing Minecraft? What's going on? They got that new update going on. 1.21.10. Because apparently that's just how it is now, you know? We got nothing but 1.21 for the next like 30 years or something like that. We got our car, we got our uh, we got our pens, and a bunch of sheep. I think this is all very critical. And I hold on, can I breed these guys or? Oh wait, hold on. I'm getting some light. I forgot that I have to eugenics the sheep. I actually forgot about that. That I have to have like a combo kind of thing going on. I gotta only breed certain sheep with certain other sheep. I kind of forgot about that part. But that's okay, because we got cows to breed as well. Very soon we'll have an enchanting setup. But I kind of want to establish like a permanent structure, you know? Like we're gonna, oh, look out. Like we're kind of gonna make a little town, I think, a little like mesa mining town around this part, these parts, excuse me. Wait, I set this up for a reason. I was trying to build a like outline for my, yeah, why was I destroying that? I totally forgot. This is what happens when you don't play your Minecraft world for like a month, is you totally forget what you were actually doing. And I was terraforming, that's what I was doing. I totally forgot about that, so we're just gonna do that right now, I think. No problems there at all. Minecraft terraforming is so fun, and by fun I actually mean it's horrific and annoying, and it sucks. But that's okay, because I am not complaining. I'm doing, I'm doing the work here. By building out this little shelf of terraform land here. And I think, I mean, a lot of terraforming is just like eyeballing it, you know? Like 90% of terraforming in this game is just, oh, that looks pretty good, you know? And that's never been my strong suit, you know, but I'm not complaining at all. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's an affirmation for me. If I just keep saying that I'm not complaining, then eventually I'll stop complaining, you know? Honesty through sheer force of will. But here, I think, this is pretty good. We're kind of, at this point, it kind of becomes a shit. Like, we kind of want to blend it into the pre-existing mesa land, I would say. Like, this looks pretty good. The tricky part is going to be terraforming down here. I kind of want to make a giant basin out of like the same colored terracotta and then add rings to it by hand, like manually. Oh, I forgot. They made the copper little guys. They made them oxidize. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's, never, beside the point there. I'd really like to kind of just keep going with this. I think this is starting to look all right. I can see the vision, the subconscious vision that I have. But I realize something now. Now that I've started to talk. I've realized that actually I need to have a lot more like pickaxes if I want to properly accomplish this whole thing. Oh wait, hold on. I've got like a ton of coal. Hold on. I should probably just use that, huh? Like that there, and like kind of that. Just get 25 coal to a chest, or to a furnace. Chest. I'm tweaking. Um, come on now. We'll put our iron in here. That's awesome. Let's, get that, and then we can make like, oh fuck, come on. We'll make like 1,000,000,000 pickaxes. It was 6 left I should have. If you can't tell, I kind of forgot how to play this video game. But that's okay because I'll figure it out again. We got a bunch of spruce on us. I forgot about all the spruce that we have now. We went adventuring last time I streamed, last stream. And so now I've got a god apple. Yeah, this is a god apple. I've got, a bunch of saplings, which is great, from all over the world. And, this place is kind of desolate and barren. So it's nice to have some options for how to decorate, how to build. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Place this there because it's like a decoration kind of thing. We got our podzol spot. We got our little guy. And yeah, before we start mining more terracotta, which we absolutely have to do, I need to get is it not? Come on, this counts. I would be going to bed in real life at this time because I have seasonal mental health problems. Oh, that's fun. I forgot I can do that. A little punch going on. Trying to rearrange this stand here. There we go. That works, kind of. I'm getting a hold on. Oh, let me deny that. It's the American Red Cross number, and I know because even though I don't have caller ID for them on my phone, I've actually memorized the number that pops up on my phone. I gave blood. I used to give blood a lot a couple years ago before I went on various medications that prevented me from continuing that sort of trend. And so, hello? Oh my god, no, you gotta fuck this spider shit, man. I'm not vibing with it at all. Where you at? Where's this cave? I know I've gone digging for this cave before, and I found it at some point. But I don't remember where that is because I haven't played Minecraft since I decided that I didn't deserve to do anything but work and do school. Where are you at? I will kill you. Hello, over here, this area. I'll have all the terracotta I want after I mine up this spider corpse. Hello? Dog, why are you here? Oh my goodness. I hate this mine shaft, and I hate all the monsters in it. And it's time to just torch it up. I will never be prevented from sleeping by this goofy mine shaft and its obnoxious monster noises ever again. I categorically refuse to accept that. So yeah, I've got my diamond armor now. I've only got the diamond sword. Or I've only got the iron sword, I should say. So I'm not exactly gonna be, dueling horde pits of monsters until, like, I'm enchanted and I'm feeling a little better about my odds. But, I can torch a place up a little bit. I can torch this zone. We got the ravine, mine shaft pit. There we go. Spider just happening to crawl within the radius of bed no-go zone. Come on now. Where have I got to go to remove the monster noises? I just put all my coal away, so it's not like I can craft more torches or anything, but... Loud guy. I'll take this copper, actually. I kind of need it. I like copper. They added a bunch more stuff with it. I'm glad they added the golem. The copper golem is actually my favorite mob that's ever appeared in the mob votes. And so its addition to the game was like a triumph for just me personally. And I haven't even gotten to play with it in the game yet, which I think is a real tragedy. I would really like to do that. Hello, where are you at? They're starting to spawn in larger amounts now, and I kind of don't want to deal with all that. But I don't think I got much of a choice. More coal. I'm not at the stage in the game where I can pass up coal yet. So I'm just gonna collect all that. I started playing competitive games as well again, but the problem is there's like not really any good competitive Minecraft servers, you know, anymore. That's not really like a thing. At least not that get any like actual players. Is this still like a death pit? Will I die if I go down here or what? Because there was a point at which this was just a death pit. There appears to still be this guy, I guess. But he's lame, and I've dispatched of him in an instant. So probably not an issue. I don't have any more torches for this part of the cave, really. But that's okay. I'm gonna collect this coal, and gold. And coal. I'm gonna make sense, you know? I just like having fuel for my, furnaces. Especially since I'm playing hardcore, you know, you're supposed to build stuff in this game or something. That's like the point, I think, is that you build stuff or whatever. So I'm gonna go do that just as soon as I've gathered all these resources. See, I'm a little, I'm a little min-maxer. I'm a little loser dweeb who doesn't actually build anything in the game. I just like get all the cool resources and I grind, and then I just quit, you know? And I gotta break that habit. Excuse me. I've talked about it at length on stream before, but I think, you know, a big problem with you know, Minecraft in the modern era is that I want to get to the end game as fast as possible. You know, I want to be like, I want to be cool and good at the game, like all the cool, good at the game people on the internet. And then here I am, you know, I end up just ruining my own sense of fun and enjoyment. And that's unfortunate, you know? It's not what I want. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be down in this cave no more. I don't know how to get out, but I guess that's something to figure out. At some point, I'm just gonna go through under here with like, you know, a mega beacon, just mine all this out, remove any spawnable space. It'll be cool. But that's not a right now project. That is a later project. Mine all this coal first. But I like the idea of making a little western town. I still have the same plans as I did last world for like mega projects and things. Provided I don't suck at the game and get clowned on by an Enderman again. Which, you never know. Always a distinct possibility of that. But that's alright. I'll figure it out. Spider spawner. If they like track right to me, I'm actually gonna be... Hello. Oh, dude, fuck off. This is not okay. I'm not cool with this. This is not chill. I turn around, there's like 3 creepers like right there. Speaking of getting clowned on by an Enderman, that is something I would love to do right now. So, push this dude into a boat real fast and, you know. You can never have too many ender pearls, I always say. And especially since that guy lost me my last world. Can you shut the fuck up, bro? Oh my god. Holy shit. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that they do that even after they're dead, you know? Even after you kill them, they still won't shut the fuck up. It's like you got ratioed, clowned on, you know? There's no reason to keep making a bunch of noise. Anyways, I got 4 sticks. Okay, I guess I can make some torches. See, I realize this just reads obscenely bad on stream. Like, it's just unwatchable on stream. What the fuck is with my stream, too? Why am I getting, like, 0 bits? Hello? What's going on with the bit rate? Hold on. Let me try and fix this, because I'm getting exactly no bits in the game right now, and I think that sucks and is terrible. Also, my YouTube studio keeps freezing. Can I increase my bitrate? What are my stream settings here? Hello? I don't know if I can change them while I'm live. Maybe I can, but yeah, no, I can't change them while I'm live. Max video bitrate 51,000 kbps. Then why does it look like that? Hello? Why does it look like that? I don't understand. Why is my bitrate so shite? I don't understand. I'm streaming at okay. Stream's current bitrate. This is pissing me off. I don't like this. What is my bitrate? Let me see. They're like, it's 1500. It's beyond the maximum amount. Yeah, but my stream still looks like ass. Why does it look like that? Okay, this is fine. This guy's gonna keep making a horrifically bad noise. I'm not down for this. I'm not gonna lie. I have just no interest in fighting a bunch of mobs right now. I'm trying to build today. I'm trying to make something cool today, man. Can I catch a break? My goodness. This guy's gonna pathfind across like 3 continents to get to me, which I'm not down for. And I need to enchant this pickaxe. I need to get mending on it, which means I need to go find a village, which I'm not ultimately looking forward to, but that's fine. You know what I could do? I'm just thinking about this now, is I could always... If there's a guy, like, right... Oh my god, there totally was. That's crazy. It's a creeper. Minecraft Grim Reaper. Blowing up blocks like Al-Qaeda. It's a deep-cut reference to a classic Minecraft song. I can't believe how shit my bitrate is. I'm upset about that. What's up, man? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna, I got a bunch of diamonds, that's cool. I'm gonna plop these guys in the chest here. Toss out the orange terracotta because I don't need or want it. Same with the white and light gray and brown. That sucks. I'm not interested in that right now. Instead, I want to get a bunch of normal terracotta. Deposit my cobblestone. Gunpowder. That might go in this chest down here. It does. Gold, coal. I got a lot of both of those. Maybe I'll try and get enchantments today, as well, because I've got a shit ton of sugarcane. I think I have enough to create a full, like, bookshelf sort of setup. I forget how many I need. 30 times 30. So I need 30 times 3, I need 90 books times 3 pieces of paper. It's 180. I definitely have 180 sugarcane. That's just like 4 stacks of sugarcane is 180. So that literally is good. I'll make that. There we go. I need 90 leather, which is a lot of leather. Is that you making that noise? Yeah, it is. What's up, dog? You deserve some food. Have some rotten flesh, my boy. I love the dogs. I did kill a couple dogs last time I was live. What legitimately, what is wrong with my bitrate? It's at 15,000. How is it so bad? I don't get it. This is the worst. My bitrate is legitimately 0. I'm pulling it up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm upset. At 15,000. How is it so bad? That's not a right now project. That is a keep making a. This is abysmal. What's up, man? I'm really upset about this. I'm gonna have to find out why my stream bitrate sucks so bad later, because that is not a right now problem for me. However, maybe if I full screen, I mean, I've been not full screen. I don't understand how that would possibly help at all. But you know what? YouTube and stream recording software, sometimes they just suck and are terrible. And, you know, you can't, I mean, you can absolutely fault them for that. But I'm not going to right now. Wouldn't be productive. Time to just breed these cows into oblivion until we get entity cramming errors, which I think, I mean, I can't even get in here, so surely. Imagine I get entity crammed right now. There we go. Okay. Now time to start killing them. Oh, my bad. I have more cows than I can handle right now. I need a ton of books. I need like 90 leather, which is a lot of leather. It's over a stack. Which means I have to breed these cows a couple of times, probably. Oh, I'm killing the babies. Fuck, that's not what I want. Those are the future of this herd. Come on now. Stack and a half. This axe is gonna die. That's why we gotta use the iron, you know? Because I got a billion of those. Yeah, we've really thinned this herd quite a bit already. We might not get to a full 30 bookcases today. That's okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to rebreed before we thin the herd anymore. Otherwise we won't be able to repopulate very fast. But that's a lot of leather. That's quite a bit. So I'll take some hay bales. Get back in there, you know. Get some more wheat. And I should be able to repopulate a little bit, you know? Hey gang, how's it going? Sorry for killing ya. I mean, that is your kind of express purpose is for your drops, but, you know, it's called industry, what can I say? I'm trying my best. I've turned down my gain on this microphone. I was really peaking it real bad earlier. My USB mic quality is really not good, but I can't afford a Go XLR, so I'm not going to buy one. And that's the end of that. Should be more cows later. Sheep. Need more of you. I always need sheep, you know? I need a billion of them. They're important for the skyboat, which I've gotta put together. I actually am so ass at this game, it's crazy. Dying to Enderman is so wild to me. I don't know how I do it. I'm just crazy like that. What can I say? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Shit ton of sheep. I don't care about the eugenics. There we go. Put these in here. A bit of leather, some paper. I don't know. Don't know what to do. Oh shit, I've got a ton of stuff in this bundle as well. Like a bunch of name tags, and I have to name my dog. Oh man, I totally have to do that. That's really crazy. I got the cool music disc too. I mean, that's just cool. Yeah. Collect all this iron. 40 levels, whoa. That's pretty cool. Yeah, all right. Let's think about this. What do I want to do? I would definitely want to cook this beef. Split that up into 4 here. There we go. And I can mine some more terracotta. Let's see how many of these I can reasonably craft. I want to make a space to do it in first, which is part of why I have all the sheep. I could probably already craft it, or build it. Let's see. You know, how's this? I'm gonna brute force it. I want to terraform before I build anything because I think, you know, controlling your space is important. But I also don't want to enchant right now, which I would need to do to terraform. So we're just gonna craft 4 pickaxes. I'm gonna mine a bunch of terracotta. I am in a mesa biome. It shouldn't be that hard. It's getting nice and dark, so I'll probably sleep first, just cause. Or you know what? No, I'm not gonna sleep first. I've got plans right now. I'm gonna let the night come, and because I actually, before I enchant this pickaxe, I mean I need mending on it, right? That's the big thing, and I can't get mending without having a villager. And I don't particularly feel like traveling to a village and trying to transport a villager to this mesa mountain. So instead, I'm gonna just wait. I'm literally just gonna wait for a zombie villager to spawn out here in the wilderness. I'm gonna lure him back to my base with a boat. And then I'm gonna use, not my cool notch apple, my god apple, but my regular. I've got an apple somewhere, right? I mean, I can get one. I'll just cure him. I have 0 weakness potions, but that's fine. Surely I can figure something out. I want the zombie villager. Enderman. I love that. That's great. I'll just have the water bucket on me. But I want to combat these guys, you know. Man, can't you see I'm in the middle of something here? I want to do it normally without the boat. Yeah, just to prove that I can, really. Man, they're so loud. It's actually so annoying. I don't feel like fighting. I don't feel like staring him in the eye. I don't want to let him come to me, because then that's like kind of nerve-wracking. I don't want to deal with all that. But I do want, there's so many of them. Oh my god, like a dozen Endermen around here. But I do want to give some time for a zombie villager to spawn, which should take a minute. Oh, I need more shield. Gonna go craft one of those real fast. I just want a zombie villager to spawn. I'll boat him. You know, put a little something over his head. Deal with all that. Come on now. Do I have another plank? I do. It's a jungle plank, though, and I don't have a ton of those, so... Shield has like 0 durability. I'm not going to use it anymore. The zombie has decided to pathfind to me from New Zealand. So there's that. Got 2 more groupies coming in on the side here. Now, I don't want you guys. I want your cooler cousin to show up. He and I could have a great time, but you guys suck. Where is... I mean, I'm aware they don't spawn, like, just, you know, all the time. But I feel like I could find one. Certainly. Certainly I could find one. I've got name tags and everything, so once I can brew potions, I'll be able to put them together. Ow. Hello? That guy just blew up without me even being within like 300 yards. Got this guy coming in. It'll take him his entire natural... Is that a copper armored skeleton? It totally is. I forgot you could make that into armor now. How cool is that? And by cool, I mean completely useless. Shoot this dude. Man, shoot him. No, wrong guy. Shoot the creeper, please. Yes! Thanks, man. You're cool for that. I was gonna say, I was putting myself in a bit of a risky situation there. I got the worst music disc out of it, too. That's awesome. But that's okay. Come on now. Come on now. Anywhere there are dead bushes, it makes the windswept noise. It's only mostly irritating. I'm not actually the biggest fan of the, like, ambiance changes they made. It's kind of, like, shitty, because then anywhere there's sand, there's, like, this really annoying wind noise, including when you place sand, I think, which just sucks. I don't like it. I should be able to have sand without... Like, even on that beach patch I had in the old world, like, just a beach, you get the weird desert noise. I'm like, please. The game didn't need that, and it's just kind of irritating when it shows up where you don't want it to. But that's me being cynical and lame about Minecraft. Minecraft is fun. It's so fun. I love playing Minecraft. Even if I suck at it, even if I can't get more than like 3 kills in a game of BattleBox, that's okay. 0 zombie villagers. Just 1 before it gets daytime and I have to mine 1,000,000 terracotta. Just the 1 would be cool. I don't know why there's this gaggle of mobs just standing right where I sleep. Right by my bed. Damn, like 9 of those guys spawned. None of them were villagers. How lame. Might kill that Enderman as well. Because I have a water bucket, and that's good. I just need to find a nice, flat, open patch of area to place it down. Hey, dude. You need to be... Oh, fuck off, bro. Get out of here. Teleporting like 30 yards away before I can even hit him. It's because I'm getting flashbacks right there. Not interested in that. Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, partner. Okay. Zero villagers. Dude, what the hell? I'm gonna boat this one because I like ender pearls, but I also like being... Man, come on. Shooting an arrow through my enderman, dude. Uncool. Lame. Not what you like to see. Oh, there's a bunch of copper skeletons now. It's kind of neat. That's an armor spawn variant that's very preferred, I guess. And I'm also, I mean, I'm playing hard mode, so the mobs spawn with armor, like, all the time. Where are we at? Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call from my... Give me 1 second, hold on. I'm gonna pause the stream real fast. Uh... Tell you what... Somewhere. I always need sheep, you know? So I mean it works when I put it on the be right back screen. It's not working when I have it on Minecraft. And now it's not working on Minecraft. Hello? And now it's not working on either of them. Oh, it's is it because I full screened the game? It totally is. I hate I hate Minecraft. Okay. Well, there we're back now, chat. Hello. My most yes, Quinn has called me on the phone. He's my most dedicated viewer. And he told me that I was streaming a black screen, which I guess happens when you full screen on OBS and you have it to window capture and not full screen capture. I literally and this is really funny, but I was working on a project for my journalism class where I had to film a how-to video. Um, and I had Alex, one of our mutual friends, my roommate. I had him, yeah, I had him set up an OBS game capture as the how-to. And I just edited that video like the other day, like 2 days ago. And this was one of the issues we ran into, and I completely forgot about it. So, uh, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I just streamed a black screen, I guess, for like 30 fucking years. That's so cool. Um, I am on some clown type shit, man. It's wild, truly. And my bit rate is like zero. I don't know what the fuck is I'm getting 1 bit per per second. Um, I hate it. And that's weird because I got like I'm literally streaming 15,000 bits, but when I look at my stream, the like real like resolution, the bit rate that's going into that is like ass. I'm like, how is this happening? How am I streaming 15,000 bits per second and I'm getting just the shittiest signal you've ever seen? I have good internet too. It's just I don't know what the issue is. Um, YouTube streaming does not like me.
SMH.
It sucks. Thank you for being a guest, by the way. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got you, big dog.
See, Quinn runs a radio show, and I used to call into every episode, but for the past 2 semesters, I have had class during his radio show, and as such have been entirely unable to tune in. And it sucks. It's a terrible feeling. I love...
If you ever feel like calling out sick for your class so you can call into the radio show, you
Yes.
would be more than welcome at a moment's notice.
I would love, next Wednesday, perhaps I will. Although
Do it.
I was literally failing that class until 2 days ago, so maybe not. Listen, so for those of you who don't know, and I don't actually know if I've ever talked about this on stream, so I don't think anyone would have any way of knowing. But essentially, I am a 3-year senior. So in 3 years, I'm graduating a 4-year program, which means I have to pack the shit out of my schedule all the time. So right now I'm taking 18 credits, which is 6 classes. Um, and one of those classes is my senior capstone course. And since I'm a film student, that course involves making a whole film with like a $5,000 budget. And I was selected to be the director of that program, which
I
means that
saw that.
I spend conservatively like 15 to 20 hours a week on just that one class out of my six classes. Um, and also, a really fun thing that happened to me lately, which was just spectacular timing, really, was that my ADHD medication, which is an amphetamine, it started causing me panic attacks, which is
That's no good.
really, yeah, I mean, that's just so cool, right? There's a great time for that to start happening. So not only was I having like crazy anxiety all the time and panic attacks, I was also completely unregulated. My ADHD meds completely stopped working to regulate my ADHD, so I was just like, you know, locked out constantly. Um,
Do you know what caused that?
no, dude, it just happened. Just started releasing too much cortisol all the time. And then I went to my doctor. I was like, Doc, what's going on? You gotta help me out, man. You gotta help me. And the doc's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, take this survey. So I take the survey, and the doctor's like, oh, dude, you have depression and anxiety. And I'm like, oh, I guess that just, it's because I guess that's just a thing that happens, dude. I didn't
Yeah, I
take
guess.
my, unfortunately, I did not get my depression shots this depression season. And so I've contracted it. Um, I just got it. It's just a thing you get, apparently,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Mental health awareness, by the way, if you or a loved one is struggling with depression, please contact mental health services. You're not alone. That's a
Indeed.
quick PSA. Um, but yeah, that shit sucks. And the entire month of October, I was like completely locked out um, to modify a phrase.
Max, I love you. I gotta let you go. I'm gonna call you back.
I hear ya. I'll talk to you later, man.
Bye.
Thank
Love
you
you.
for tuning
Have a
into
good stream.
Minecraft. Have a good one. We'll talk later. Quinn is such a lovely guy. He talks to me on stream constantly. It's the best. Um, but yeah, that's how that goes, chat. So that's something to think about, to deal with. Don't get depressed. It's no fun. It's not good. It's quite bad, actually. Um, but if you do, that's okay, and it's not a reflection of your character as an individual, which is something that is hard to come to terms with on occasion. But yeah, that's the deal. Um, you know, you kind of just gotta power through it some of the time, which sucks. Um, I mean, obviously, rely on your support system. You know, talk to your loved ones. They're there to help you. Talk to your friends. You know, partners, whatever you got. Um, so that's quite important to do. But yeah, it's no good when that does happen, and sometimes you just kind of don't do a class. But if you're cool and you attend class at least, you know, and you don't do the homework, but you attend the class, and then you tell your professor about the stuff that has been happening to you, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, sure. If you can turn in all your work by like this date, then you'll be good." Which I did, because locking in last minute is something I've been practicing my entire life. So now I'm, you know, like I just turned 20 last week, and now I'm on track to be a college graduate by the spring, which is pretty neat. I'm a big fan of all that. So yeah, no problems there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to mine up as much of the, yeah, on a lighter note, Minecraft, am I right, gang? We're playing Minecraft. We're having a good time. Gabe, I'm so sorry that you were not getting the gameplay that you were hoping to see. I'm sorry that I was on the black screen for so long. Full screening Minecraft is just not good. My bitrate is ass, and I was streaming to a black screen, which is no fun. But you know, sometimes that's just how it is. It's not like I'm rocking a second monitor or anything like that, which I definitely should do. I should constantly have my laptop up, but today I just did not feel like it, so I didn't. And here we are. But that's okay. I've got my terracotta mining going on. It's going down. I'm getting my terraforming materials here for my terracotta terraform. And yeah, it's late at night and I have really thin walls, so I hope my roommate, who is like right next door to me, is not super disturbed by my incessant chattering. But I'm talking. I got a constant stream of words flowing out my mouth. And we're gaming. We're gaming. Let's do it. I don't know what to say when I'm doing a tedious task like this, but I think, you know, streaming hardcore, it's something you gotta get good at. I have no face cam because I don't feel like it, and also I don't want my face on the internet. That's a lie. My face is already on the internet big time. But I don't want to connect it to me playing Minecraft, just in case there are any future employers watching and they decide to tune into one of my streams and hear my unhinged lunacy. You know, I'm just trying to keep disconnected from that if I can. But that's okay. I don't want to become known as the gamer streamer in real life, simply because that seems like a real hassle. I really love gaming and streaming, but trying to keep it on the DL, you know, keep it anonymous if I can. I'm gonna get one more stack with this second to last pickaxe here, just to fill up that last slot that I've got in my inventory now. So I get 60 more terracotta, and then I'll go to terraform the zone around my campsite. It's going to take a lot more terracotta than what I'm mining right now to fully terraform the basin like I'm trying to, but I'm not going to bitch about it. I think that's all right. And I'd like to, you know, I like streaming. It kind of keeps me centered. It gives me something not professional to look forward to in my life. You know, it's like a hobby for me. You know, lets me talk for a while, lets me feel like I'm doing something, lets me schedule something as well. That's the thing I like about streaming, is that I have to schedule it, you know? I kind of got to force myself to do it because it's like, you know, I published that I was going to do this stream and, you know, now I feel like I should. Not at any obligation to my viewers or anything like that because I don't have any viewers. But just out of an obligation to myself, where it's like, you know, I made this public. I can look at my schedule and be like, here it is. This is what I want to do. And it gives me something to look forward to, which I like. So, you know. And here we are, back at base, camp. I mean, put this away. Collect my steak. Better food source than bread, that's for sure. Start building, baby. Let's do it. Time to make a little wall. Gonna build a wall around my basin. It's gonna be entirely made of terracotta. I gotta mine out some of this white terracotta as well, but that's an issue for once I've built up the wall, I think. Yes. I'd like to make it just kind of tall is my goal. I don't want to taper it off. I just want it to be big and tall, and that's it. So we'll do that and that. I like this. You know what I'd like even more is if I had some here. So I'm kind of like that. I kind of like having this there, actually. Just want to get like one section of it done so I can feel a little more confident in the general aesthetics. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I feel like this area is a little too flat, you know? I like having the too tall, too high bit, but I feel like there should be some sort of rounding. I don't know. Like it just feels a little uncharacterized, you know? I don't know how else to put it. Feels like it's missing some character. Yeah, we'll do that. This here, this here, this here. Well, concave spot is kind of cool. I don't hate that. Yeah, and I'll keep an eye out for a zombie villager just on the DL as well. See if I can't find any. Just spawning in randomly. I don't think I'll be able to. I've also skipped a couple nights of sleep, so I'll have to sleep tomorrow or I'll start getting phantoms, which sucks. But whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna make this area kind of like this. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Put that there. Yeah, no, that's kind of cool. Little concave section. And then obviously I need to decorate this. You know, it's all just one block right now, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it would be cool to have a little variety at least. There we go. Pull in like right here. And there we go. Hey, man. Oh, you got the whole zombie squad pulling up, huh? You got your henchmen, your goons. I don't think I can call them that anymore. Sprint hit into the... Okay, that didn't work. Worked for the other guy, though. He nearly got into the water, too, but couldn't quite MLG it. He botched it. You know, he really fucked that one up. But that's okay. I actually don't like this concave portion. I lied. I think it sucks. And I don't want it here anymore. I think maybe a tiny bit of it is fine. Not this whole section, though. I don't vibe with that. We'll have it go out a little ways. This guy's talking. This sounds like a coyote over here. I'll take this part in. There we go. There's this. That just looks fucked. I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't look good. I don't like that. Does not work. Yeah, that just doesn't look good. That looks better. I think that's more natural. This little cubed bit, I don't vibe with quite as much, you know, but that's all right. Yeah, we've just got, like, I don't want it to be too jagged. I also don't want it to be too, like, cubey, too boxy. It just doesn't work for me. So we need to put a little bit of something here. Definitely, at least 2 blocks, so it doesn't look too, like, cut up. Come on now. What do I need? I think this works. I'll build this section up over here. No zombie villagers anywhere. I'm not seeing them, so I got to assume that they're not around. Because, you know, my understanding of object permanence. I'll make it bright just because there's a skeleton over where I want to build, and I don't feel like getting into a big old fist fight and having a bunch more of them spawn. But here we go. I'm gonna get this here. This part needs to be taller. It's sloping too much. I don't like the slope. This slope is not what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna mine this up. Kind of retry this a little bit. That's good. I think this is good. It looks just a little piley, I guess. Like, it slopes outwards too much. I don't know what the problem is, but I've got to shave this down, I think. Just testing my hand at terraforming here. I know the title of this is building an actual structure, and I built 0 structures. I've simply put walls together of varying naturality. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fine. The curvature, I think, is good. I just need to make this a little taller. Like, especially here, it's got to be tall, you know? Gotta make it tall at the outset here, like this bit here. Put this here like that. Shabam. And there we go there. Like this, like this, like this, this. My coyote is getting all loud. Yeah, thanks for punctuating my point there. And then I think this would be a kind of a good spot to sort of taper it off on the top. Just kind of see how it looks. So if I connect this with the ground up here, and I can replace a lot of this ground with proper colored terracotta here. Like I can remove a lot of the white terracotta, but if I do this, make that happen, kind of here. Yeah, there. And then I can build out an incline, I think. If I want, which I definitely do want to do. And I can build like a little like staircase kind of thing, like a scaffold to get up here. I think would be cool. You know, world building with the terraforming, you know? Environmental storytelling is what we want. There's a creeper over here, I think, and yeah, he's over there. See, I totally forgot where he was, but connect it all right here. Let's build out the floor here and kind of see how this looks, because I like the less slanted part, I think. Like, I want there to be more of a hill type structure. Like this. Yeah, I vibe with this, I think. I think this is good. This is a nice look. There we go, got a couple stacks left. I think this is a vast improvement for sure. Let me stake up. Yeah, it's definitely a huge improvement to what was here. Definitely. It looks better. I think being able to... I'm definitely going to put like a little scaffold, like wooden scaffold structure, like right here, I think, is where I'm going to do it. So I'll kind of build in here and create this little zone. But I would, yeah. I've got a cool idea. It doesn't need to be super huge. Like this here, and there you go. And like building out like a 4x4 sort of thing is gonna be kind of cool. So let's take some of my spruce, because that's what I've decided to build this whole civilization out of. And I like the trapdoors. That's cool. Take that. Craft a couple of staircases here. And I think putting this here, like digging this out for a second and building up like a wooden log like structure here. Since I'm making a 4x4, the other pillar would be right here. So like this. Scooch you out the way there. And you'd want there to be like a brace in the middle. So like a little H kind of thing. Realistically, I imagine it'd be more like triangular. So it's more what I'd want to go for, but brown terracotta sucks, so get that out of my inventory. That kind of thing. Yeah, I like this. I think this is kind of cool. And in order to make it like functional, I actually don't know how I'm gonna make it functional, but I want to do like sort of a staircase thing, so I need an axe. Definitely need one of those. Put that there. Might just have to craft one. There we go. But it'd be kind of cool if I had like this kind of situation going on. I do not know how this would work. Yeah, like this. This is not practical. Spiral staircase like this do not work. No, sir. Yeah, no, I don't think so. The staircase part, that will be tricky. I could do like a ladder sort of situation, but I kind of like the staircase. I don't know. Maybe I'll just build into the wall. Like I'll do this sort of deal. Where I take the terracotta here. This is a decent use for some brown terracotta, I think. Like, use it like this. Kind of. This has got to go. Carve a little swath through my wall to make it accessible up to the top. So you got that right there. I like that. That's kind of neat. Man, are you serious? Comboed. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll do this kind of thing. Like that. Or I'll leave that one there. But I can kind of build a cross like this a little bit. And there we go. Terracotta wall. A little stone, or a little wooden frame. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. In fact, I quite like it. I think it's extremely cool. And if I want to sort of accentuate the look, then, well, first of all, I can do something like this. Definitely want to cover up that there, but build this. Okay, we need at least this one. But into here we can cover up like this. There we go. I'm gonna grab that. Plop that there. There we go. And then I might just build it out all the way to here. Just to have a little intrigue, you know? We'll put a pizzazz right there. Yeah, no, I like this. This is cool. Sort of a neat little look. Builds out some sort of environment. Yeah, this is cool. I like this wall. I like how this is turning out. I like where we're headed. 0 potential employees, as we'll so generously call them, to be seen on the horizon. So that's great. I'm gonna finish up this little wall, and technically I built a structure. I mean, I built that. It's not exactly what I was hoping to build today, but I think a 1 hour stream might be all I got in me today, because I got actually a ton of work to do before tomorrow rolls around, so something to consider. I like this, though. Um, Ow. I think this looks pretty good. I think that's the issue, is that this kind of swoops up. Or, yeah, this, like, kind of comes up instead of down into the middle here. I think is what it ought to do. So I might just kind of construct a little bit like this. And have it, like, dip in. Like this kind of thing. This action. Because I like the dip in that the other side has. This one's sort of protruding outwards. Whereas I think it should be coming in like this. There we go. We'll do that. I think that is good. There we are. Yeah. That looks nicer, I would say. Kind of swoops in. It's a little cleaner, I think. Which is good. I like clean. Oh man, get out of here. Gonna teleport right into my zone. This guy's just bouncing around. They're very skittish during the day. I don't know what the deal is with the coding with them, but it's how it is. I don't know what to do over here because I got to kind of transition it. I might just make it like a full wall. Kind of scales up back here as well. I'll create an outline for it at least, but I think having this spot be a little basin, like a mini basin, with the larger basin being behind me over there. I like that idea. So I'll make this come inwards. There we go. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. This is coming together really nice. Yeah, no, this is good. I'll throw this up top. And put that there. It's kind of swooping. It's got the little U, the little W sort of shape that I vibe with. Yeah, there we go. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. This is cool. Might need to round out that corner a little bit, but that's okay. I'm sculpting, you know? I'm a clay sculptor. I'm a pro. Yeah, there we go. That's the way, I like it, like that. There we go. Well, something like this maybe I think would be good. Round that out. There we go. This guy is just bouncing around. There's no way I'd get up to him before he teleports again. He's gonna go through a whole, like, yeah. He's gonna be 3 miles from here by the time I walk over that distance. But if I can boat him, if he pops up and I just boat him, that would be kind of cool. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is nice. I like this. I don't know how I would have gotten the truck down here, but maybe I'll build a little roadway over here or something like that to make it make sense that there's a truck in there. That's okay. And this is gonna be the look. There we go. Okay. I'll connect it around this way. This is looking nice. I like this. This is cool. It's a real vibe. I have to build out more of a floor over here, but that's fine. I think this is about as tall as I'm gonna make it, actually. And I'll have this be the cutoff point. Ow. I keep forgetting I have to eat. I gotta eat in Minecraft. That's some crazy stuff. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this kind of curve, you know? Curve inwards, kind of create a little like box shape sort of thing. I'm definitely gonna have to terraform up there, but that's okay. Yeah, this is cool. This rocks. And I can kind of build out a floor right here. I have to light it up down here definitely because I'll get crazy mob spawns if I don't. Not that I don't already get those. But it'll be worse. So it'll be a whole battle too, if I'm not careful, being in an enclosed space. But I like this. This is neat. And I can build like a pathway with this too. I gotta be careful though. I try and dig down, I just fall to my death. Lots of cows now. I'll do a little breeding and then I'll do a little slaughtering, and then I should have enough to make enchantments by the end of this this stream. There's great. Some wheat. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Just push in if I can do that. There we go. The cows to the slaughter. There we go. Need just a little more. Actually, I think I should be good on leather, but I might as well just thin the herd a bit. Alright, that's good enough. Should be all I need. I want to craft a whole arrangement of various enchantment tables and bookshelves and things of that nature. So yeah, there's that. And in fact, I might just craft like 30 books real quick, or 90 books even. How many books will I craft? It'll be a lot. There we go. Yeah, that's about right. I got some more paper, don't I? Or where's the rest of my paper? Craft a couple more. Just a handful more books. Yeah, that ought to do it. Hi, dude. Not very stealthy, you. You fucking, you trekked too to get here, man. You crossed the Sahara to be here, man, and you just die like that. That's dedication to a pointless goal. And you know, here I am spending an hour playing Minecraft to 0 viewers, and so I can respect that. I really can. You know, we're born of the same cloth, I think. Cut from the same cloth, I guess. I don't know if people are born of cloth at any time, really, but that's okay. I like this. This looks neat. Pretty sweet. That looks cool. And I'll just connect this real quick. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah, no, this is cool. I think this looks good. It is definitely the vibe I was looking for, I would say. And honestly, I can kind of slope this a little bit too. Kind of slope it downwards a little. Especially considering I got this giant pit right here. I could kind of naturally sort of crest it into there. But this looks pretty good for now, I would say. I know about what I'm looking for, and this is it. Here's up to my animals, and I can probably turn some of this into like a crop field or something like that. But really, I need to build a house. And since I said at least that I would build a structure today, you know, I don't think I will. I'm not building no structures today. I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. Um, at some point, surely I will. But this will have to do for now. Thank you, gang, for tuning into another kerfuffle of a stream in which I totally streamed a black screen for like 15 whole minutes, which was dumb and sucked, but whatever. Thanks for tuning in. We terraformed a little bit of this area. I'll get better at it and quicker at it as I stream more, which might start happening more soon, but we'll see. The next 3 weeks are kind of busy, but we'll figure it out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. So long, and farewell.